Okay. I'm having a hard time sitting still right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if this is going to go up. I bet you I have to fight to get this video up. So, okay, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's just, I am tripping right now. I'm shaking. My hand's shaking. So if the camera's shaking, it's me. It's not you. Um, I've been fighting with what y'all just showed me for the last, I don't know, 30 minutes, pacing in my room going, okay, show me the loophole. If there's a loophole, please show me the loophole, because I don't see a loophole. So if y'all see a loophole, let me know. Did you know, nowhere in the Bible, nowhere in the Apocrypha, nowhere in the Testament of Solomon, nowhere in any of them, any of those books, has anyone described a demon, what they physically look like? Nowhere. None of the demons that he came across that he named, none of it has ever described the physical appearance of a demon, ever. Y'all, so where do we get the idea about what demons look like? The Bible never said it. Nobody, not even the Testament of Solomon, I've checked it out. Nowhere do they physically describe. You want me to tell you why? Because you can't see them. Because you can't see them. You can know they are there. You can speak to them. They speak back. But you do not see them. You can't see them. Do you understand? This is like this is what I have been praying for. Something. Because if I'm wrong, y'all show me where I'm wrong. Because it's because they never saw them. Because you can't see them. Do you realize what this means for every person out there hearing voices? They were never described physically because you can't see them. That's what we've been trying to tell you. We're not alone. There is something here. There is something here, and it is talking to us. And it's doing things to us that it should not be allowed to do, but it is. And these people are suffering, and we're telling them the wrong things. Just like they told me the wrong things. We don't know what they look like because we can't see them. How can the Testament of Solomon go into such detail about the 7 sisters and all these things? He only knew it because they told him that, not because he saw them. We can't see them. Do you realize what that means? Is it just me? I mean, is there, I don't know. I'm shaking really hard right now. They never saw them. They never saw them. They went by their titles and stuff, not because they wanted to get to know them or what their power was or any of that stuff. It was because they didn't know who they were talking to. They couldn't see them. So they couldn't describe what they looked like, so they never did. They went into detail about everything they said and all this, but they did never describe what they looked like. That means demons have had full reign in the ether around us, hurting our bodies and doing these mystery illnesses, these mystery pains, these things that have sent me to the emergency room, sent me to have x-rays done in my hands. I thought they had to be broken. They were hurting too bad, and it had to be a miracle that y'all had me working all day long. And my hands didn't hurt, but they hurt so bad. At night it would wake me up. And I've been through natural childbirth 4 times. I know what pain is. And I went natural. I know what pain is. And this was not natural. But it sent me to the hospital because this thing hurts us, and it talks to us, and it does things. And that's why nobody ever described what a demon looked like. They have taken full advantage of that in the ether around us, putting pictures in our head. And then the next thing y'all are going to have to learn is they can read the thoughts that are in the forefront of your mind. I'd be willing to bet you if we went back, Solomon never opened his mouth. I'd be willing to bet you Solomon never opened his mouth. Unless there was other people in the room that needed to hear what he was saying, but they, I bet, did not hear what the demons were saying. Y'all have got a lot more to learn about demons. And it's not bad people that have demons. It's people that aren't running with the herd. Demons don't care about people who are running with the herd. They're already headed the wrong direction. But when you start getting straight And I'm going to tell you what else I noticed. You know how you can tell some of the real people on this video? Hold on a minute, because there goes Satan, right? He's going to stop the video. Okay, it gave me a second to compose myself, right? Because that was like, oh my gosh. I've been shaking for the last, oh my gosh. Y'all, they never saw him. That's why they never described him. They described everything else about him, and somebody went in there with the imagination and the Solomon and all that. They've used movies, and they've used our imagination and our dreams against us. All this time, free reign. And y'all, you know what this says about the people who are hearing voices? That they are so in tune to the spirit realm that they could pick up some information if they were trained correctly. They've picked up information they don't even know they know that helps us. If I've got this twisted, somebody needs to catch my collar, because I'm going to tell you, I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking. Y'all, they never saw him. That's why they never described him. We have no idea what a demon looks like. Do you know how big that is? Do you know how big that is? That means every idea we've ever had about a demon is not. Because you know why? We can't see them. We've been telling y'all. Y'all didn't hear us. You didn't listen. And oh my goodness. I'm not going to get wound up again. I got to catch my heart, y'all. Y'all tell me if I'm missing something. They never described them because they never saw them. They were a clear entity that they heard, and I'd be willing to bet they never opened their mouths to speak to them. I would like to see, that's my next thing. I'm going to look into it and see if anybody ever was in the room and heard Solomon talking to him, and if they heard the demon talk back, because I'd be willing to bet they don't, because it's a one-on-one kind of thing. It's like tuned into that frequency, so you can pick up things in that frequency. If somebody else is not in that frequency, you know that it has a lot to do with frequency. That's how they heard us. Y'all, it's so... Whew. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop talking now, y'all. My heart's about to beat out of my chest, and that guy's coming around to cut the backyard next. Y'all have a good day.